Greetings, Nephilim, and welcome to the Patch 260 overview. Today, we're going to talk about the new features and additions coming to both Reaper of Souls and the Ultimate Evil edition of Diablo 3. Our latest hero class is raring to go, so let's not keep him waiting. A completely new feature is coming in the form of Challenge Rifts. A special type of Nephilim Rift, Challenge Rifts offer the unique experience to test drive another player's build and gear. Each week, a new Challenge Rift will be made available. A completely static experience, they offer a very different way to play Diablo 3, testing your memory and game mastery to rightfully claim your spot at the top of the leaderboards. Even if you're not the competing type, you can claim a bundle of loot once a week by simply beating the original runner's time. If you'd like more information, be sure to check our other video on Challenge Rifts for the full details. The shrouded moors have long since been abandoned by any civilized inhabitant. Ferocious beasts scavenge whatever prey they find, and a long-forgotten evil lurks below the fetid swamps. Will you thwart the brutal cultists and twisted horrors they've created? Explore the Shrouded Moors in the Temple of the Firstborn in Act 2, now available in Adventure Mode. After the battle between the Nephilim and Diablo in the high heavens, unintended consequences have caused explorable terrors to appear across the skies. These realms of fate stitch together the various experiences of the Nephilim heroes in seamless transition, resulting in completely variable environments and, most importantly, new places to slay monsters and get loot. Ha-ha! 4 new Realms of Fate are available in Act 4 Adventure Mode, with plenty of new bounties for the intrepid adventurer to complete. One more thing, Nephilim. The Necromancer class is ready to join the fight for Sanctuary's survival. The Rise of the Necromancer pack is now available for purchase, directly through a new store interface in the Diablo client. The Necromancer is a delightfully dark new addition to the Diablo 3 family, and features spells that master the elements of blood, bone, and decay. Explore the campaign with all new dialogue, or jump into Adventure Mode and gear yourself out with dozens of new legendary items and 4 new class sets. In addition, the Rise of the Necromancer pack also includes new cosmetics, including wings, a pet, a pennant, and new banner designs. It also includes 2 new character slots and 2 more stash tabs, so you'll have plenty of room to add this Commander of the Dead to your collection. Patch 260 and the Necromancer pack are available now. For more information about the latest patch or the Rise of the Necromancer pack, head over to Diablo3.com to view our patch notes and blogs with all the details. That's all we have for you today, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
Will serve the balance.
Necromancer was this favorite class of the team, favorite class of mine.
I remember playing the Necromancer in Diablo 2.
It was the character that me and my brother both sort of gravitated towards. I fell in love with like exploding corpses and watching all the screen melt.
The Necromancer has been a popular request for many years, and we found that Diablo 3 could always use more darkness.
So when it came time for us to celebrate the 20th anniversary, it was really a no-brainer. It was just Necromancer, that's what we're doing.
The Necromancer is a very dark class.
The Necromancers are known to themselves as the priests of Rathma. The forces of light and darkness are always a threat to the world of Sanctuary. If the world tips too far in either direction, then their world is in peril. So the Necromancers use their power over the dead to preserve the balance. Our Diablo 3 Necromancers are brand new characters. They are younger. They have been training for many, many years. In the comic, you'll see our female Necromancer. You can see her master teaching her and demonstrating things like using a curse or exploding a corpse. Honestly, it looks like a lot of fun.
My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves.
Our Necromancers are setting out on really their first assignment, and they must fulfill it lest the world fall into peril.
Necromancers wield blood,
Big skeleton armies,
bone,
You gotta blow up corpses,
zombies,
revive corpses,
lots of blood,
Cursing,
plague.
lots of dead things.
meditating over corpses.
really cool, juicy stuff like that.
So when we started on the Necromancer, the first thing we knew we had to do was bring back corpse explosion.
You will make a fine corpse.
We had some big challenges. Probably the biggest one is that when you kill monsters, they tend to go flying all over the place or explode into a whole bunch of pieces. And you have to be able to see it in the midst of all that combat. You've got to be able to know that it's there, that it's a resource.
The gameplay demanded I killed a guy, he left a corpse, I corpse explode it, or I revive it, or I devour it. And so corpses took a long time to sort of feel out. We certainly had to invent the gameplay to support the Necromancer.
So we knew we wanted to do revive.
It was one of the most iconic Necro skills from Diablo 2.
We had over 1,000 different monster assets in the game, and monsters in Diablo 3 just do a lot more things than they did in Diablo 2.
We had to take some of the big monsters in the game and make them a little less big, so reviving 10 of them didn't look completely absurd.
We had to go in and really rewrite whole sections of monster code to make it possible.
It was a really challenging skill, but I think ultimately it was worth it because it's certainly one of my favorites.
The scales of death await you.
I'm so excited to see this character get out into the world and have our fans play it.
The Necromancers are like our gift to the community.
We've poured our hearts and souls into the Necromancer. I think he may have taken a few of our souls along the way, but we're very excited to bring the class to Diablo 3.
Death has ravaged our world, and the balance that sustained us has been lost. We feared this day would come when the lands are ruined and the champions of the light can no longer save those in need. But I will. For I wield the power they cannot. And a new army of the dead shall rise at my command. All who threaten the balance, beware. also wither and die. What dies and rots will then nourish the living. This is the great cycle of being, and we, the priests of Rathma, use our dark art to protect it. Though most do not understand us, we go where we are needed. My master has learned that a star fell in the west, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things.